College football legend Joe Montana was known for being cool in the most intense and pressure-filled situations. The quarterback led the San Francisco 49ers and Notre Dame on countless game-winning drives. Now he travels the country driving people toward the awareness of high blood pressure. We're joined by Joe Montana and Dr. James Rippey, who will give us more information. And Dr. Rippey, are there a lot of misconceptions surrounding high blood pressure?
Well, I think the biggest misconception, Marcus, is that it can't happen to me. 1 out of every 3 adults in the United States has high blood pressure. That's 72 million people. Joe has high blood pressure. And the BP Success Zone campaign that we're involved in is a very simple idea. We want to motivate people to get their blood pressure taken. 1/3 of the people who have high blood pressure don't even know they have it. We want to educate them. We've got a great website, bpsuccesszone.com, and Joe and I share ideas and tips on that website.
Now, Joe, how did you learn you had high blood pressure and how did it come about?
Well, I was simply going in for a yearly physical, and I was only doing that because my wife suggested I do it after I turned 40, and otherwise I would not have known. There are no symptoms with this, and so going in there I felt perfectly fine. And I was diagnosed with high blood pressure, sent to the cardiologist where I found a small blockage beginning in one of the arteries. And then I really went through, I sat down, and that's when I started taking it serious. I think people feel that because there are no symptoms, how bad can it be? Because that's how I feel, okay. But once I found out the severity of what I was getting involved in, then I took it serious. And we went through what we talk about in the BP Success Zone program, and that was, I looked at lifestyle changes in eating habits and how I was eating, how much I was eating. So I started eating healthier, eating a lot less, because I think we as Americans have a tendency to like everything supersized, and that's what I was doing. Exercise was almost non-existent. I had enough after I retired, and so I was basically not exercising, but still eating the same amount of food. So I made changes in those areas, and then getting on the right medication, because that was the key for me. My blood pressure was over 140/90, and so I needed medication, and the first one didn't work. And now my doctor decided that I needed a combination of medicines, and I take one that's 2 medications in 1 tablet, and just for the ease of taking, and my blood pressure has been under 120/90 since.
Dr. Joe Montana just mentioned that the first medication really wasn't working. How common is that for people to have to use a different medication or combinations of medication?
Well, it's very common, and so Joe's situation is absolutely classic for management of high blood pressure. Over half of people who have high blood pressure will require 2 or more medicines, as Joe does. He happens to take a combination medicine. So just getting your blood pressure measured is not enough. You have to stay in a dialogue with your doctor, and that's one of the things that we emphasize in the BP Success Zone campaign.
All right, and that's the website where people can find more information?
That's exactly right.
And it's interactive, correct?
That's right. You can go on there and you can get things and get information and even questions that you can ask your doctor.
All right, gentlemen, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Just the tip of the iceberg. Log on to that website to find out more information, bpsuccesszone.com. And there will also be a link from our website, which is kcci.com. Controlling high blood pressure, it can be a very serious situation, so please do not take it lightly.